All right. So, like Matt said, I'm here to remind you all of what we're doing and let those Tim Tims build that tower. So Matt has to restart the book. So we are playing Balan Wonderworld, a game that none of us ever wanted to play, but we were convinced to do so via the power of charity. So we are raising money for the IWK Children's Hospital in Halifax. To do so, we're playing this for 12 hours, and we're streaming it to the internet so everyone can watch us suffer. If you get any entertainment out of that at all, you can follow that link, or there's a big red button, I'm told, on the page. Apparently it's because I keep pulling back from the mic is why I sound so low. Big red donate button on the page. You can click on that. It'll take you to our Extra Life donation page, and you can toss some money at the Children's Hospital here in Halifax. Get closer, talk slower. Oh my God, Morden. I'll figure it out eventually.
Bad. Just get better at fucking microphones. Come on. You've done a podcast for how many years now? Y'all have done podcasting for so many years, and it's unbelievable. Yes, sometimes.
Unbelievable. We've been doing it for so long that I still don't know what to do. I've become podcast senile. But yes, we're raising money. There's a donation button. It's before. No, I'm not gonna break my camera. God damn it! All right.
Yeah, not like that hasn't happened in the past. I fear that when we get
around
to 8 o'clock, there might be some the
it might have happened one time. One time, well, just once.
Just once, really intensely.
We're playing this terrible game. We're just under 4 hours into our 12-hour stream. If you've got some spare change you'd like to help out the children, you can click that donate button and go send a donation in there. And who knows, if you put in a message in that donation of some horrible thing you want us to do on the stream, maybe we'll do it, because I got to do something to keep entertained, because this game is not doing it for me.
What, the book's not interesting enough, Ben? What the hell?
Well, see, Matt, the first section of the book you read was kind of interesting, and then you just reread that 8 times, and so you've kind of lost me.
But this one's different, I swear.
What's different about it?
We're in the world, the stage that nobody knew how to get to until a girl pointed the way, and now we're there.
Oh, whose stage is it?
It's the Lady of the Midnight Sun, so it could be Fighter, I think. I don't know. But let's find out.
Let's find out.
Right.
I've grabbed another beer while I was up and about. Kitty Vitty has been nice enough to number my beers for me. This is IPA number 2. I also have an IPA number 3 in the fridge, so we're set for the next little while.
I should start drinking. It'll make the reading fun.
Oh, our Tim's finished. They're at 1392. We still got a ways to go.
All right. Lady of the Midnight Sun, Chapter 14. Where are we? The stage changed before any of them even realized. They stood somewhere higher up a mountain. Below, they could see nestled a small village. From the forest of Conifers? Hold on. Well,
conifers.
What?
Conifers.
What's a conifer?
It's like a
small village?
A fern, but it's a tree.
Okay. All right. Evan says good luck. He's going to stop paying attention to us 100%.
Yeah, I saw. He said he's going to play Cyberpunk, though, so he might have a worse time than me.
You know, from one thing to it.
Jesus.
Quite the leap.
I mean, it looks like I might be in the forest of conifers right now.
Actually, it does look like it. So let's keep reading. Maybe I'll give you some strats. From the forest of conifers surrounding the village, Street Beat judged that they must be very high up. This time, Fighter did not point. She only stood with her back to them, gaze intent on the village below. Street Beat ran towards her. This time, she did not disappear. He seized her shoulder. Are you real? I'm as real as it gets. I've been trying to figure out a way to this stage for a long time, too. To meet the one everyone sensed but never met, the last person you've been searching for, hasn't been easy. Lady of the Midnight Sun has closed herself off so much, it was nearly impossible to get here. Even Clock Tower Kid couldn't manage it, and she's normally pretty adept at that sort of thing. Why did you help us? Fighter smiled. Getting you here is part of my job. What job? The one Balan gave me. One of his tests. Who's Balan? The guy in the top hat. You've seen him, right? Anyways, she said, and started walking off. I'd stick around, but I've got something else to take care of. Where are you going? But she vanished without answering.
Oh no!
What's her deal? Said Clock Tower Kid, staring at the place Fighter had disappeared. Sorry, Ben, what were you saying?
I was just screaming in panic as I fell to my death.
Doom. Who knows? But at least we're here. This is the last stage, right? The one you've been trying to find forever? Let's go meet its master, Lady of the Midnight Sun, I think Fighter called her. At Pensive Perot's suggestion, the three of them made their way down to the village. Another town just like yours, Street Beat. Another town just like yours, Street Beat, murmured Clock Tower Kid. He pretended not to hear. He already knew she wouldn't be able to tell him what made this stage and made his stage and this one so alike, even if he asked. The sun beamed bright in the sky. Street Beat figured, if this stage belonged to someone called Lady of the Midnight Sun, that must mean it never sank below the horizon. By the side of the path bloomed the summer of cornucopia, of flowers. He figured that they must love the endless sunlight. They came to a small park in the village center. On one of the benches sat a woman with long blue hair. She turned slowly towards them as they approached her. I don't recall inviting guests. The faint smile on her face was belied by the coldness in her tone. Street Beat had never seen anyone as beautiful as her. You're Lady of the Midnight Sun, aren't you? Indeed, I don't care to deduce your names, she replied curtly. Street Beat floundered. Oh, I'm Clock Tower Kid. And that's Pensive Perot and Street Beat. Lady of the Midnight Sun's expression turned cross. You aren't going to leave my stage unless I tell you in no uncertain terms, are you? We came because we had to. Pensive Perot stood directly in front of Lady Midnight Sun. Something is happening to our stages, yours included. Oh god, my headphones.
What the fuck?
Something bad. Bad enough that I believe all of Wonderworld may be in grave danger. Grave danger? She let out barely a laugh. My stage is unchanged. Nothing has happened here. Are you sure? Street Beat took a step forward. Have you had any visions of a grinning man in a top hat? Or a girl called Fighter? Her expression darkened. Ben, you're right. Actually, it's the same chapter. Nothing's different.
What a surprise.
I thought it might be different, but it's not. No, Morden, it's not actually meta shit. It's this stupid, choice that the Balan world is dressed up as, a theater. So there's the performance stage that is, used in the visuals of stuff in this game and I guess the book. And that coincidentally has some, association with levels in a video game, stages, if you will. So it feels more clever than it is. I think is maybe the fair way to put it. Or sorry, it thinks it's more clever than it is. It is so far not aware that it is a video game. Where am I in this stupid book? So what if I have? All of the stage masters in Wonderworld have seen the same vision. We're trying to find out what it means, even though Lance keeps telling us to stay out of it. He did? Yeah, but that's exactly what has us all worried. That the Wonder World we know and love might be destroyed. Pensive Perot pointed a finger to the park's edge, where the fuzzy creatures wriggled and squirmed. I know you can see those things too. How can you look at them and still pretend nothing is wrong? Lady of the Midnight Sun sat on her bench for a long while, unmoving, her eyes closed in thought. I bet they're all over our stages by now, Pensive. I bet they're all over our stages by now, Pensive. I'm scared to go back, the Clock Tower Kid said. The hands that clasped at her chest trembled. Pensive Perot lay a hand over hers to still them. When you're ready to go home, I'll go with you. Watching them, Lady of the Midnight Sun sniffed. I'd be devastated if anything happened to my stage, she said. Very well, I will hear you out. Everyone's gathering on Clock Tower Girl's stage. Come on. How exactly? Just follow me, said Clock Tower Kid, and set off walking. Street Beat and Pensive Perot followed right away, but Lady of the Midnight Sun stayed seated, where she was on the bench. After a few moments, she drew herself to her feet and strode after them. By the time they returned to Clock Tower Kid's stage, everyone else was already there. After exchanging perfunctory greetings, they dove into the matter at hand. Ugh. This is gonna be a true test of my ability to remember all the fucking voices that I was doing. Never did I ever think that they would all be in one room together. By the time that they returned, after perfunctory greetings, they dove into the matter at hand. What are those little fur balls? You could barely see them, even if you squinted. And now they're clearer by the second. Sentinel let out a frustrated sound. My mansion is absolutely infested with the dreaded things. They jump about as if they own the place, and now they're so distinct I don't even know what they're called, said Madam of the Mansion in a tizzy. Tims! Oh, she knows what they're called. Sorry, I know what they're called. They're Tims.
The stage of history, Morden, I think is what Soul Calibur usually says.
What was the voice of the bug person? And
I only vaguely remember that you had a bug person, so I don't know.
Okay, well, here's a new voice for them. And I've had another vision of the grinning man in Top Hat. The grinning man in the Top Hat and Fighter said, oh, that's Watcher. And I've had another vision of the grinning man in the Top Hat and Fighter, said Watcher. At that, Bugsy shuddered. Who are they, really? Nope. But at that, Bugsy shuddered. Who are they, really? Murmured Skygazer, adjusting his glasses. Everyone was talking at once, their fears and worries blending together into anxious white noise. Checkered King held up a hand to quiet the crowd. I wonder if you might lend me your ears for a moment. You rustled up an idea, your majesty, said Scarecrow, looking out from under his straw hat at the king. I believe I have. You see, when Street Beat, Pensive Perot, Clock Tower Kid, and Madame of the Mansion came to my stage, it struck me. If Wonder World has a name, it must be so we can differentiate it from another world. I know it sounds ridiculous, but what if... Like before, Checkered King hesitated. What if it were true? Then what would you do? Everyone turned at the sound of... what if it were true? Then what would you do? Everyone turned at the sound of Lance's voice. There, he stood, like he had been there the whole time, his arms crossed and a grim look on his face. There is indeed another world out there, as our dear monarch surmised, the one you all came from, and the one you despised. It hurt you enough to cause you to flee, and now, here, happy and free. You are here, happy and free. Checkered King let out a long breath. So this is not our original home, of course. It never occurred to me before, but now I realize I have no memories of my childhood. I have looked like this since the very moment I first set foot in Wonderworld. Shock rippled through the gathered crowd. That can't be true, said Sea Gazer, her voice wavering. I can't believe I'm from anywhere but here. Uneasy glances flitted from one person to another as realization sank in. None of them had a past. They had been here for an untold amount of time, doing the same things, living the same day. It would have never occurred to me to wonder about that until you mentioned it, Invisible Custodian sighed. But what about the grinning man in the top hat, and Fighter, and the Furballs? Lady of the Midnight Sun was the only one who kept her cool. She fixated on Lance with a level stare. Balan is the name of the behatted man, and to expel you from Wonderland is his Balan is the name of the behatted man, and to expel you from Wonderland is his devious plan. To that end, he sent Fighter, his obedient sidekick, to dismantle each of your stages, to the very last brick. And as for the Furballs, the creatures called Tim, well, they also owe their allegiance to him. They are everything, my dear Nagati, are not. Polar opposites, in fact. Like cold is too hot. But why does this Balan guy want to make us leave Wonderworld? Asked Clock Tower Kid, staring up at Lance with eyes full of fear. He wants to be Wonderland's maestro. To have total control. To him, you are nothing but outsiders in the way of that goal. But you're Wonderland's maestro. Indeed, little one, I am. It does put me in a bit of a jam. Then let's just get rid of him, Lance. Lance gave a sad shake of his head. I would if I could, but destroying him is beyond me. Your stages are the only ones in danger, so only you have that ability. You mean we have to fight him? Bugsy whispered, her face falling. All I can do is teach you to fight and give you strength to make things right. But are you willing to take a stand to defend your stages with your own hand? Yes! Shouted Sentinel. Like his cry had broken the dam, everyone from Invisible Custodian to Gentle Watcher took to their feet, rallying around Lance. Even Clock Tower Kid, who was shaking, gazed in determination at the silver-haired man. I want to protect my stage, and Pensiv's, and everyone's. If on this path you have truly decided, then out from within your strength must be guided. Your memories from before I had locked away in hopes of keeping your suffering at bay. But I must now unleash all the hurt in your hearts for the sake of the power that it will impart. This power will change you from the you that you know, but you must use it to transform your stages and ensnare our foe. Are you sure we can do that? Asked Bugsy, her face scrunched up in worry. No, I don't doubt it for a second, little one. See, for proof of the ultimate power, just look at me. He began to warp and change before their very eyes. His pale clothing began to darken, his silver hair deepening to the darkest black. Strange markings appeared all over his body that looked just like the patterns on the Nagati, except they were far more intricate and eerily beautiful. From his back unfurled wriggling tentacles. This is my true form. Behold, now do you trust what you have been told?
So he just revealed himself to be a tentacle monster? No, I don't trust him.
Correct. That is the correct response. But let's find out. The shock of his bizarre transformation made everyone take a step back. Sorrow flitted over Lance's face. We need a thesaurus. We have to stop saying flitted, please. Oh, my friends, have no fear. Change I may be, but I still hold you dear. This I swear, on the mark that I bear. He touched the hand to his chest. to the glyph that was the most disquieting of them all. That is an end of a chapter there.
I have partially repaired the clock tower of happiness.
Ben, I have officially finished what the book has assigned as chapter 1.
Oh boy.
3 more to go!
I just did 5-1, right? All right, on to 5-2.
I think, despite all of my mistakes and stumbling there, I did an okay job remembering most of the characters' voices.
I believe you.
Seriously, though, this is a story with a cast of about 20, and it needs about 3, I think.
But we need to have 20 levels. We can't have 3.
We can just... Did you know you could probably recycle a couple of the costumes in the game? So you could probably recycle a couple of levels and characters, too. Well, I need some water. Before I start... Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Ooh, I bet I'm gonna get a lamplighter man.
Oh, get a Burning Man! Oh,
God. Is that what you are? Are you a lamp man? No, you're a gecko.
Oh, I just need like 2 seconds to not be reading. I need to go get another water.
I mean, I'm on beer too. Go ahead, get water.
Well, here's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about my
bladder.
My throat thrashing. So like we're getting towards the halfway point almost, right? And I'm feeling it. I'm beginning to feel it. It's not bad, but it's definitely like, I should you know what? Maybe a little yogurt might go down the throat a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that might help.
Put a little fat back on the old. Shoot that person. Shoot them with your gun or whatever.
I can't. I can
lick
only
them,
shoot the eggs.
You can't lick them? Like you can't aim and lick them?
No,
lick the fire.
You can't. It'll only do the eggs, and it will only do it once it's sufficiently locked on to the eggs.
This is bad. Why not let the? Why not?
Also, the
game's
suit
supposed to be
can't
playful.
jump.
You're supposed to be able to play with it. Why not let them fool around?
Huh. Funny joke that you're making.
Yeah, Evan. This book is really pushing the RAM that my brain RAM. I can only hold. I started writing them down, but then they just kept introducing 1 or 2 ones every fucking chapter, and it's like,
Hothead. I am a hothead.
I'm getting. There you go. Perfect. That's Ben. This is the Ben costume. Does it do anything other than be hot? Like, do you have to shoot fire, or do you just run into fire?
It allows me to light torches, but I was also damaged by the torch, and so now I've lost my ability.
That seems bad.
Agreed. Oh no!
Ben, I got a little bit of delay, but I saw it come together based off the Skype call audio. I knew you would.
I was about to die.
Bad.
Yeah.
It was funny watching it happen and not being able to do anything to stop it.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna reload on water, maybe a drink. I don't know. I'm gonna get some yogurt. See if I can soothe my throat.
Reload on hothead costume.
Yep. Reload. Don't be such a hothead, you reckless huckster.
All right, I have once again a hothead. I'm in search of torches to light. Jump on these little boyos. Oh, he was on fire. Alright, so that did that, but like, why? Does lighting those torches do anything? I don't think it does. No one knows, really. Ooh, a new minigame! I can go bowling! Bowling challenge. Show those pins who's boss. Alright, Veritasium told me that you want to hit pins 1, 3, and 5. I think. Let's go from this angle. Hell yeah! Strike, baby! First try! Yay! I did it. Alright. See if I can do it again. Oh, it might not be enough power. No! I missed the golden pin. Still a nice shot, though. Oh, I don't get to... Oh, this is unfortunate. Alright, well, let's...
Okay, Matt's back.
Just in time for bowling, but you missed me get a strike.
Oh, good job.
Oh, too much power this time.
I might strike out, Ben, because I'm gambling here. I'm doing my own balance gambit. I've got some 50% off yogurt that expires in 2 days.
Oh, that's fine.
Hope it's okay.
No, it's definitely fine. I've had yogurt that's past the date. It's totally fine.
Oh, that's good.
Just, yeah, you can tell with yogurt, smelling it, like, that I should not eat.
Alright, let's take a gander here. Yogurt doesn't smell bad. You know, I've somehow gone 32 years of my life without eating yogurt, and, you know, you gotta sometimes deprive your youth of things so that you have some later in life discoveries and, like, you know, exciting things to get into. And the more that you aim to make those things you deprive yourself, like, core fundamentals, you know, like sugar or ice cream or chocolate, the more you will relish the exciting things later on when you finally get into those. And everyone's already burnt out on it. And you can rejuvenate their enthusiasm for it. So anyway, I got into yogurt recently because my baby was wasting a lot of food. And it's just like, you took 2 bites of that, I'm not throwing that out. I will just eat that. I will try to eat that to save the money. Right. And then I was like, this is actually fine. So then I started eating yogurt.
Good. Oh my god, the camera. Okay, I need to get onto that platform. How do I do that? Looks like I need to drop from above.
Oh, this is so nice on the throat. I also have a banana. I think the banana will help a lot too.
Yeah, probably a similar thing. Oh, I need to be the bird. I need to be the bird.
Do you have any invincibility frames when you're
I think some.
Changing? These are Nagati, Ben, I'm pretty sure.
So are they Nagati, like, negative with the VE cut off the end? Or
yeah.
Are they NAG?
No, NEG.
Okay. So they're
TI.
They're haters. They're the negatives.
Yeah. Who is that person?
She likes birds.
Oh wait, this is no, she hates birds. This is the person this
sure
is Watcher of the Woods, or Watcher of the Forest. She in fact doesn't like birds because they were not in her, like, they've caused something traumatic to happen to her.
Oh, well, now she doesn't, but like her name was like the girl who loved birds, or something to that effect.
Morden, I think this game is the only game ever made that accurately simulates like bizarre antisocial behavior. You literally have people ghosting on you in real time as you get closer to them.
I need a Porky Pig. I don't have a Porky Pig.
That's too bad, Ben. Was that good enough?
Well, no. I mean, it was a good Porky, but it was not a
not the kind you needed.
The pounding pig is what I need.
Oh. Well, I had some bacon earlier. I could send a pound of bacon your way.
I also had some bacon earlier. It was delicious.
Mm.
These guys
bacon's getting expensive, man. It's like $8-9 for a regular pack.
Yeah, it is. I've been on that thick cut bacon for like years now, though, so I'm used to it being a bit more expensive.
Yeah.
Ow! Oh no, he killed my bird! How do I hurt him? He's got spikes all over him. I'm out of— oh god! He's killed my hothead!
Not your hothead, Ben.
I can get another hothead here. But I'm useless against them.
Alright, I'm gonna get back to reading here in a second. I'm just gonna finish eating this yogurt. Maybe kill the fruit fly that's floating around in front of my screen. Feeling good? Feeling rejuvenated?
That's good.
Feel like we're gonna catch up real fast to you in the game, be it in the book. But yeah, we'll see. Alright.
Alright, can I gecko my way over there?
Where's that book?
Can gecko over there.
Chapter Clock Tower Kid. With a mournful look, Lance stepped closer to pensive Perot. Remembering will cause you so much pain. Are you sure you want to throw your happiness down the drain? Pensive Perot nodded. Lance touched a finger to the clown's forehead. On his skin appeared the same mark as Lance bore on his chest. It is over, said and done. From your memories, you can no longer run. Pensive Perot closed his eyes. A few moments later, they fluttered open, and he started muttering. I remember who I was, the life I led. I worked at a theme park as a clown, making people laugh. They had a parade there, and she was the star, the princess. Her hair was silver, her song sweet. The guests loved her, and so did the rest of the staff. She was always so kind to us. Oh, wait. Why does it keep... So here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. Quotation marks are used to denote when somebody is talking.
Yes.
And if you write your scene well and you have multiple characters talking, you can either infer based off like speech patterns who's talking, or you can have two characters talking back and forth to each other, and you know that it's a different character talking because there's a new set of quotation marks on the next dialogue line. If it's the same character talking and talking and talking, then you don't need to break the... You can just keep the quotation marks going.
That's correct, yep.
On this page right here, this is Pensive Perot talking. I remember who I was, the life I led. I worked at a theme park as a clown, making people laugh. They had a parade there, and she was the star, the princess. Period. No ending quotation marks. New page. New quotation mark. Her hair was silver, her song sweet, the guests loved her, and so did the rest of the staff. She was always so kind to us, always so supportive. No end quotation mark. Next line. New quotation mark. I fell in love. Period. No ending quotation mark. Next line. New quotation mark. Like, I don't know what's happening here. Like, is he talking to other people, or is...
You... Hold on. So you're saying the paragraph ends and there's no closing quotes, but then another paragraph starts and there's opening quotes?
Yes.
That's normal.
No. Here, I'm gonna... It's not a new paragraph, though. It's like, it's just a line break. Like, they just... For some reason, the shape of this book is such. Hold on. I'm gonna send a picture in the chat because... This is, like, legitimately confusing to me. Maybe I'm an idiot, but... this is gonna go in the, whatever. I'll put it in the Slack chat, because that's gonna be more direct to you.
I need another gecko suit. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ. Where am I?
Could not send. Tap again. There we go. Try again. Ben, tell me if that's in the Slack chat.
Okay, let me have a look. Slack.
You can see it from the very top thing there. Like the first sentence, the first two sentences are by one character, and then there's no ending quotation marks. But then something else starts. I fell in love. Starts with new quotation marks.
Yeah, that's a paragraph break and the same person talking.
But well, why is it not a bigger break? Why?
I don't know, but that feels like Kindle formatting, but that's what that is.
Okay. Ugh. All right. Well, you can see why I was concerned, because there's 90 people in this scene, so I don't know which one's talking. Anyway, let's roll back. Let's just roll back for a second. I remember who I was, the life I led. I worked at a theme park as a clown, making people laugh. They had a parade there. She was the star, the princess. Her hair was silver. Her song sweet. The guests loved her, and so did the rest of the staff. She was always so kind to us, always so supportive. I fell in love. But she was the star, and I was just a common clown. Our worlds couldn't have been further apart. Sometimes her eyes would turn my way, but my face was always hidden beneath the clown mask. And the only glimpse I got of her were through those tiny eye holes. Still, I dreamed often of telling her how I felt. I never did. I started to hate myself for being such a coward. Then one day, after changing into my clown costume and heading into the park, I was astonished to discover the theater in the middle of the central square. None of the other employees seemed to even notice it. They just walked right on by. The doors opened, and I felt strange. I felt this strange pull, like something was drawing me inside. One moment I was in the park, the next I was in Wonder World. Now I understand why my stage is an amusement park, and what's missing from it. The march still plays, but the princess's parade, they aren't there. Pensive Perot squeezed his eyes shut again, the muscles in his jaw tightening. Maybe it's better this way, he murmured. She'll never feel the same way about me. At least here, I won't have my heart shredded to confetti every time I see her. Trembling, Clock Tower Kid reached out and gripped Pensive Perot's hands. Forget about the princess. You and me can stay in Wonder World together, forever and ever. She let go of him and strode up to Lance. I want to remember too. Lance extended a finger. The moment he touched her, Clock Tower Kid started trembling, like a leaf. His mark appeared on her brow. I remember. Oh my god, we're gonna do this for every fucking character, aren't we?
Yeah, you bet we are, baby. Gotta have them flashbacks.
It's not like we could do these in the fucking chapters that will be relevant.
No, of course everyone's having their revelation now.
I don't care about... Anyway.
But it's their revelation. You have to care. This is their big character moment.
Revelations. I want to be on that. I want to be on the island. I want to be on the Midnight Mass Island. Take me out. Take me out, powerful son. Where was I?
I don't think it's possible for me to get there right now.
I was walking by the clock tower when I saw the kitten on the other side of the street. Kitty. It liked me. I always let me pet it. It always let me pet it. I wasn't thinking. I said, "Here, kitty, kitty." It heard me and started crossing the road. Oh, good God.
Is the cat gonna get fucking run over?
But then there was an accident in front of the clock tower. A car crash. Kitty! I couldn't move.
Amazing.
The car was on top of the... There was so much smoke. The cars were on their side. I didn't see the kitten anywhere. I was too scared to look. I didn't want to see. It was my fault. All my fault. If I hadn't called... So I ran. I ran as fast as I could away from the clock tower, and I never looked back. She opened her eyes. Fat tears streaked down her cheeks. That kitten probably died because of me. I just ran. I was so scared. Clock Tower Kid sank into a crouch, hugging her knees, tight to her chest. But I got to forget all of that when I came here. I got to meet pensive and make so many other friends, and even though I'm so awful, Wonderland means everything to me. I can't let anything happen to it. And I never want to leave. I want to stay here with Pensive and everyone forever. When she lifted her gaze, Street Beat saw dark light shining in her eyes. I won't let anyone destroy our stages. 2 glittering somethings shot out of her. Then, as if the lights had been triggered, her body began to morph. To transform into a giant cat. And as she changed, so too did her stage begin to warp and bend. Street Beat and the others backed away from the metamorphosis. Lance smiled. Come now, dear friends, do not distress. Once Balan and his minions are defeated, your memories I will again repress. Back to your normal you will return, your stages included. Then you can stay forever in Wonderworld, safe and happy, your ordeals concluded. He looked up at the giant cat the Clock Tower Kid had become. The negative power... Oh, is this the... Oh, they're bulldozing her stuff. Ben, you didn't tell me story was happening.
Yeah, see, she likes birds, but then they made a city in the forest and killed all the birds, and now the birds are gonna kick her ass!
Oh no. He looked up at the giant cat that Clock Tower Kid had become. The negative powers are now yours to control. For attacking your stages, you'll make an enemy pay the most terrible toll. The thing that used to be Clock Tower Kid nodded, then lopped off into the stage out of sight. Pensive Perot stared after her, slack-jawed. His eyes roved her now unrecognizable stage. I never knew how much she cared about Wonderworld, how much she cherished my stage. I can't let her be the only one to take a stand. Oh. I'm going back, and I'll make whatever changes necessary to myself and my stage so I can fight. With that, the clown turned from them and rushed away. We need to face the enemy on all our stages. Sentinel and Watcher turned to each other and nodded. We're Guardians! It's our duty to protect our stages, even if that means turning into some horrible creature for a little while. They strode over to Lance. I too shall fight, said Checkered King, lifting his chin. For my queen! Sea Gazer straightened her shoulders. I'm heading home, too. Goodbye, Sky Gazer. I hope we get to hang out by your stage's oceans again sometime soon. I'll keep it safe for you, Sea Gazer. But you better protect your stage too. It has one of the prettiest skies I've ever seen. They shared a smile, then turned and left. One by one, they let Lance mark their foreheads. One by one, they returned to their stages. Street Beat was no exception. End of chapter. Well, Ben, I don't want to speak too soon, but we might not have to see everyone's godforsaken flashback.
Oh, you will.
I mean, yeah. I don't doubt it, but there's like
got him. Thank goodness his body was still in the egg so that I could tongue lash him.
Is there something like, I don't know, every time I look up at this game to see like its, depiction of like dream and whimsy and whatnot, I just kind of look at it and go, ugh, this fucking looks ugly as hell. And
Get
just
ready
stupid.
for a dance number. Well, you were seeing the nightmare. Now this is the dream. They're gonna approach closely. They're gonna hold hands, and then it's gonna get anime as fuck.
Hey, want to shake my hand? I want to hear the music for this, and then I'll get back to reading. Is that Donald Duck in the background? Why are their hands so big? I didn't notice that before.
Her hands are so they can hold binoculars, I guess. How are those terrifying Scyther boys staying on those platforms?
Glue.
But they're dancing. Oh, Morden, you have no idea. This happens after every boss fight.
Oh, look, Togepi's.
Yeah, they're like upside down Togepi's. They've got feet instead of faces.
We're gonna build sustainable homes.
Oh!
Oh shit!
I never
we just
thought
need to
about
put
putting
more trees.
there.
Duh. That's not a real bird.
I know, but that's all the birds she looked at. They were all those weird wooden birds. I guess because it's a stage play? Hey, bullshit! I got a damage point with 3 different costumes. This is bullshit. I wanted all my trophies.
Oh god.
I call shenanigans. Oh, okay. I got rainbow drops for the gun, the Max Payne orb. See what happens here.
Oh. Oh.
He's praising the sun!
Wow.
Oh, wow. You need way more for the next one. There's an egg over here I gotta hatch. By running into it repeatedly.
Is that really how that works?
Yep.
That seems interesting.
That's a word for it, yeah.
Next time I make scrambled eggs for my baby, I'll have her run into them.
Yeah, no, that's how you hatch them. That will make a chicken. Don't do that. You ready to look after a chicken and a baby?
Nothing says I can't cook the chicken.
Well, you have to look after it for a long time before you can cook it.
No, just have chicken veal.
Isn't that scrambled eggs?
I don't know where it sits on the line.
Alright, none of these Tims are ready to be reproduced yet. Feast! Eat hymns. Feast!
Do you have to put the yellow things in the yellow flowers?
Yes.
How do you control it?
Well, like everything else in this game, with the A button. You stand over the yellow flowers and hold A, and he just pukes them out.
That's amazing.
It's really a marvel of modern game design.
If I sink low enough in the frame, can I leave the stream?
No. You're stuck here with me.
Okay.
Ah, he's ready to fuck. And I need to find a mate for him. Hold on.
I'm sorry. When were we playing Tim Eugenics Simulator?
Here, watch. This is how they mate. Where did you go, fat fuck? You're ready. Here, come here. Stop running! I have a bride for you. No, get back here. God damn it.
Oh,
He wants to go on the trampoline.
He's on the you go up
Get
to
off the
stand.
trampoline! I have a bride.
Go up the do the Simba. Hand it to him.
Oh, he's not ready. He's not being receptive. He needs the little symbol over his head.
Is it mating season? Maybe it might be out of season.
Get off the trampoline! I have a bride for you! Ah! I missed.
Wow.
Get off.
Oh.
He's just jumping on the trampoline. Get off the trampoline!
Ah, come back. Come back.
Fine. Alright, we'll go to... We just finished World 5, so we gotta find World 6. 4, 5, 3, 6. Because that's how math works.
Oh, this is the kitty one.
Oh, yeah. The traffic light makes this much more grim. No, after having just read that chapter. The girl and the kitten.
Well, not for that long.
Is that her? That drawing? Is that the same drawing?
Yeah, that's her. That's her. Yeah.
That's the Clockwork Kid.
Clock Tower Kid, man. Come on. Oh my god, this fucking traffic lights immediately.
Yeah.
Oops. That's hilarious.
Oh my god. Is that why this is like the best book of all time? People are being emotionally manipulated by a dead cat. It's just a fucking dead dog story. Like, really? Is that it?
I don't know.
Is that all the detail that's missing that we're not getting because, like, really? I don't
Maybe,
see.
Ben. Would it make you happier if it was? Would you be like, okay, I see the connective tissue. I can see why somebody feels that way. Or
No, that would make me
or would that
more
make you
upset.
angrier that like
Because
the most
that's
vocal
all it
people out
is,
there
it's just-
championed that position and
Yeah,
it
like-
got traction.
The
Now you're
Gear
clock.
Prince. Well, oh, I need to be a spider to get over there.
I bet that interacts with you.
Yep. And just jam my gear dick in there and spin it around a little bit.
Spin me right round.
Like a record, baby.
Yep. Pensive
Oh,
Perot.
he's eating my little things. Oh god, he got big. Die.
Pensive Perot's memories washed over him in excruciating detail as soon as he set foot back on his
Oh,
stage.
I need a pig. God damn
The
it.
name of the theme park where he worked hit him like a punch. Christmas Rose Park. He was still reeling from that when her title pierced him. Princess Mary. Merry. He did not know her
course.
real name. The park managers never revealed her true identity to anyone, even her fellow employees, to maintain the illusion of mystery that kept people from paying the admission fees. Still, even if he had known her real name, Pensive Perot could never have told her how he really felt. But right now, all he could think about was Clock Tower Kid. Her transformation had bewildered him at first, but the shock had subsided into profound understanding for the hurt she carried. Poor thing, she suffered so much for such a little kid. I have to protect her stage. I have to draw upon the negative power inside me. A dark luminescence shimmered in Pensive Perot's eyes. Two lights shot out of his body. Then, he and his stage began to change. That's technically the end of the chapter. I'm just going to have a quick skim of the next one to make sure it is also not just a single page. Okay, that's the end of that chapter. It's a good quick one. Good quick one.
What? I don't have any Tims to get the egg. Tim, go fetch my egg. Go fetch it. Go get that egg. Go. You like eggs? Go. I have no way to go over there. Go. God damn it, you stupid little Tims. How do I get... Oh, I can just jump. Okay.
Chapter 17. Street Beat. Back on his own stage now, Street Beat wondered, what should I do? Seeing Clock Tower Kid's transformation into a monster right in front of his eyes had really shaken him up. Will I end up like that too? The thought scared him, but he shook his head to clear it. I have to do it. There's no other way. After all, the little Clock Tower Kid was willing to change so drastically to protect Pensive Perot's stage. Street Beat couldn't just sit this fight out. Okay, change! His decision made the town around him start to shake, softly at first. The sun slipped down past the horizon. Darkness swallowed his stage. All of the traffic lights switched from green or yellow to red. Everything shook harder and harder. The apartments and shops shifted. slow as molasses. The straight roads grew warped and twisted. The town wasn't a town anymore, but a giant maze. Fighter and the grinning man would never be able to navigate it through it. I wonder what I look like now. Street Beat peeked down at his hands. Huh? They were still human. He turned to face what used to be a department store, staring at his reflection in the window. It was still him. Why didn't I transform? On his forehead was the same symbol Lance had marked Clock Tower Kid with. But otherwise, Street Beat looked the same as he always did. And no matter how hard he tried, he could not remember anything about his life before Wonderworld.
Ooh, it's a fight with Nalab.
Nalab? So wait, the symbol on his chest, can we get a good look at that?
I'll try not to get yeeted into the dark realm here. Hold on.
Things that they say on shows like, I don't know, Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yeah. There's not really a symbol there, just like a... Oh, it's a mash! Oh, maybe it's under his vest.
Like... Yeah.
It's probably under his vest.
Tickle fight. That's interesting how his momentum changed mid flyback. He was falling.
Oh, he's using the Big Bang attack.
Oh no. Gallic gun. Oh, hey, look, you're Doctor Strange. You should let that just yeet you. That would have been good. Maybe Balan would have died.
No, I don't think it'd be that easy. Oh, he sounds like fucking Jimmy Carr.
What is happening?
A Balan bout. That was the Dragon Fist from Dragon Ball.
Is he charging up?
Oh, back to breaking this thing again. I think that was an all excellence, baby.
And take a drink, Ben. All excellent. Oh, you got a wink too. 5 excellent, 0 oops. All bullseyes, baby.
I got a statue.
Good job, Ben.
Woo-woo.
How am I supposed to protect everyone like this? If Clock Tower Kid could transform, why can't I? Is it because I'm scared? Am I really that useless?
Yes.
At the thought, a dark light glinted in Street Beat's eyes. Leo, no! Street Beat turned around and saw the girl from his visions, the girl he had met on the Lady of the Midnight Sun stage, Fighter. Behind her stood the grinning man, top hat and all.
Oh,
Street Beat could see him clearly now. He had the same sort of aura as Lance had before Lance transformed, though the design of his flashy outfit was completely different. The brim of his top hat was pulled so low that Street Beat could see nothing of the man's face except his mouth, stretched wide in its usual grin. Fighter rushed over, but Street Beat recoiled from her. Who are you? It's me, Leo. It's Emma. Try to remember. We met in the Balan Theater today, in the lobby. I was trying to decide if I should go in or not. Her words jarred free the memories of his past. Leo. That's right.
Oh no, I have to...
That's my real name. I'm Leo. I'm Leo. Alright, Moradin. Have fun at work. Yeah, we'll remember to have fun.
We're doing our best.
That's right, I'm Leo. He was always dancing in the streets by himself. Everyone in town said he was the best there was. All the different dance crews jockeyed to get him to join. But Street Beat, Leo, never did. He didn't need anyone else to dance with. He didn't need any friends. And as he was dancing, and as it was with dancing, so it was with school. He was always alone. And he liked it that way. Didn't care about anyone or anything except getting better at dancing. Even when the Eltrando meteor showed up, even when the Eltrando meteor shower had streaked the night sky with shooting stars, he hadn't cared enough to look up. He just kept on walking with his eyes on the ground. The next day, the meteor shower was all his family could talk about. He ignored their excited conversation and slipped out of the house to dance. He had been on his way to his usual practice spot when he noticed the mysterious new alleyway and turned down it out of sheer curiosity. That was when he saw the beautiful building he could have sworn that had never been there before. On its facade glowed a neon sign that read, The Balan Theater. Street Beat Leo knew the town like the back of his hand, all its ins and outs, all its secrets, or so he had thought. It was a shock to discover something new. He opened the door to check it out. Inside, he met Emma. I remember now. You were standing there, still as a statue. The two of us explored the theater together, and after that... Oh, little one, just look at the state of you. Oh, whoops, wrong voice. Oh, little one, just look at the state of you, said the man in the top hat, shoulders sagging. You've forgotten yourself and what you must do. What are you talking about? The man in the top hat shook his head sadly. Passing through my theater brought you to this place. It's a gateway, you see, twixt time and space. Who are you? I've lost track how many millions of times I've introduced myself to the theater's guest. To speak the same words to the same person is something I thoroughly detest. His name's Balan, explained Emma, as the man heaved a dramatic sigh. Maestro of all Wonderworld. Street Beat Leo furrowed his brow. I thought Lance was in charge. Most definitely not. He's only tricked everyone into thinking that he calls the shots. Balan threw his hands in the air. You're one to talk about tricking people. I remember now. You said we couldn't leave the Balan Theater unless we passed some sort of test. You locked us in. I can't see why you think I'm the one you should vilify, said Balan, looking genuinely upset. But you have it all backwards, so please let me clarify. My theater exists only for one end, to protect people's hearts, as long as they've hearts to defend. How do you protect hearts? With great effort and care, and an extra dash of flair. Balan struck a dramatic pose like he was the leading actor in the spotlight. Everyone thinks hearts are individual islands, which is to be expected. The thing about islands, though, deep down, they're all connected. It's what we call Wonderworld, this most happy land. What some scholars call the collective consciousness. But who knows if any truly understand. Regardless, you cannot get here by car or train, only through my theater, simple and plain. Why did the Balan Theater appear to me? A heart is made of two pieces combined, a positive piece and a negative, balanced and twined. My theater appears when that balance goes haywire, to help people lost within straits most dire. Inside they go, and inside they remain, until they pass a test to restore their heart's balance, and return whence they came. My heart hasn't gone haywire. I like how the characters are also fed up with Balan.
I can relate.
Oh, little one, I say this with great affection. You sorely lack introspection. I'm gonna highlight that line because I like that. Let's see if I can...
You're gonna start quoting Balan now?
Like the great scholars of yore, I'm gonna start quoting, script at people.
Oh, God.
Note. LOL. Enter. Oh, little one, just look at the state of you, said the man in the top hat, shoulders sagging. You forgot, wait. That's not the right line. There we go. Sorry, I got knocked off a couple of spaces here. And now I will make a note and say all. Oh, little one, I say this with great affection. You sorely lack in introspection. Balan gave Street Beat Leo an exasperated stare. You think you can live life all alone without any friends to call your own? So what? So deep down inside, you fester loneliness like a sore. But just like the others, you crave something more. You thought you could live on your stages without care, but all the pain inside you brought negative drops to bear. And from those drops, Lance's Nagati drew power, grew stronger and stronger with each passing hour. Who is Lance? The product of all the chaos and war since civilization's birth. 3,000 years, give or take. Whoa! Balan might be a creationist.
Huh.
Anyway, I'm just gonna make another note here. Note.
Note, Balan, creationist.
Note, check Balan's theory about dinosaurs. Did man ride them or not? Okay. The product of all the chaos and war since civilization's birth. 3,000 years, give or take, for what dates are worth. All those negative emotions affect Wonder World 2 and gave rise to Lance, the one who's deceived you. He said he cares about us. Balan's shoulders lifted and fell.
Sure.
Festive Halloween thing. Balan's shoulders lifted and fell. The same way a farmer cares for his egg-laying hens. It's the drops he loves. But that doesn't make you friends. What's so special about the drops? The tears people in the real world would cry when they're happy or sad or don't even know why. Nagati and Tim's. What is the Tim's short for? Nagati is obviously the negatives, but like the positives, is that what it is?
Oh, I hope not, because that would be dumb.
Alright, moving on.
Fuck,
We'll find an answer eventually. Nagati and Tim's need them to survive and to use their powers to help Wonderworld thrive. Street Beat Leo couldn't make any sense of what Balan was saying. He trailed off. His memories were coming back in a steady drip. I remember. After I met you in the theater, you told me I had to take a test. I had to defeat Lance and make Wonderworld go back to normal, to what it was before all the Nagati corrupted it. Balan let out a sigh of relief. I was starting to think your memories might stay gone for good, given half a chance. Tell me, do you remember you and Fighter Emma battling and losing to Lance? Street Beat Leo's jaw dropped. We did what? I tried to get you to be patient, to prepare for your difficult brawl ahead, but no, you two ran off and fought him anyway. You're lucky you didn't end up dead. Tim is a member of the Huge Crew. He is also, hi Calzone, just in time for Halloween. Tim's a member of the Huge Crew. He's also in the game. Every little bouncing, fuzzy, wuzzy little slime-looking thing, that's Tim. That's a Tim. And we love him.
Pumpkin punched! Oh no, my pumpkin punch has been destroyed. I'm just a gear prince now. I need my pumpkin punch powers.
Okay. Street Beat Leo could only shake his head. But if I lost my memories after fighting Lance, then why didn't Emma? Fighter Emma smiled. I grew up pretty spoiled back in the real world. People around me bent over backwards to get me what I wanted, but I knew it was only because of my parents, who were mega rich. No one actually cared about me. I stopped trusting people, stopped letting them get close. That's why the Balan Theater appeared to me. That's the first time we met in the lobby. That's the first time we met in the lobby. You didn't know the first thing about me, but when you saw I was scared, and you said that you'd have my back if anything happened, I started to trust you. That's why Lance's power held no sway over me. Does that make sense?
Probably some.
I see you're paying attention.
No, I was trying to pay attention, but it didn't make much sense.
Let me try that one again, because I know I did stumble at one part, but I didn't think it critically screwed it up. So if I lost my memories after fighting Lance, then why didn't Emma? Fighter Emma smiled. I grew up pretty spoiled in the real world. People around me bent over backwards to get me what I wanted. But I knew it was only because my parents were mega rich. No one actually cared about me. I stopped trusting people, stopped letting them get close. That's why the Balan Theater appeared to me. That's the first time we met, in the lobby. You didn't know the first thing about me, but you saw I was scared, and you said you'd have my back if anything happened. I started to trust you. That's why Lance's power held no sway over me. This seems out of, yeah, this is some pretty, classist stuff. You're not wrong, Calzone. Why would Street Beat, care about another person like that? He hasn't gone on the journey yet. That's weird.
Because he's pure of heart and noble.
But he doesn't like people.
But he's pure of heart and noble.
I don't know if you know this, Ben. I've been reading this book all morning, and it really tells me that Street Beat doesn't give a fuck about people.
Well, that's because he lost to Nalab, and that made him a horrible person when it erased his memories. But he was a good guy before that, maybe.
I guess, maybe.
I don't know. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and think about it. You keep reading. Don't feel you need to wait for me.
Ben, you might miss some. Okay. I'll recap you when you get back.
Okay. Yes.
I remember that. You were so terrified. I was terrified too, but I didn't want to let on. Which is why you lost to Lance despite trying your best. Oh, which is why you lost to Lance despite trying your best. Balan went down the pier and the Street Beat Leo's face. Does that put all your questions to rest? I still have one. Why didn't I transform like everyone else? Balan grinned. Remember, the walls you've built around your heart? Meeting everyone here slowly tore them apart. You may have maintained you were fine on your own, but a desire to protect new friends you've always shown. Starting with that promise you made to Fighter Emma when she was afraid. I promised. In his mind, Street Beat Leo saw Clock Tower Kid and all the other people he had met. It's that very positive promise that saved you when Lance's negative power might have enslaved you. It wasn't until he heard the words put into Street Beat Leo. It wasn't until he heard it put into words that Street Beat Leo began to understand why the others had seen something else in the visions besides Fighter and Balan, and he hadn't. The visions had shown them their deepest, darkest fears. Balan nodded, as if he knew what Street Beat Leo was thinking. You see, you didn't really want to be friendless or alone, and the lack of something cannot be shown. Fighter Emma said, Leo, you and me, we're the ones who have to destroy everyone's stages. Wait, sputtered Street Beat Leo. You mean we have to fight them? What? No, she gave a vehement shake of her head. We have to save them. Good phrasing. We have to break them free of Lance's negative power, and then we have to take him down, all of us, together. Street Beat Leo hesitated. He still wasn't sure it was the right thing to do. Leo, said Fighter Emma fiercely, you're cool letting Clock Tower Kid stay like that forever? That made up his mind. No, we're gonna save everyone, and then kick Lance's butt. The dark light in his eyes sputtered out. Suddenly, a Nagati lurking nearby turned and launched itself at Street Beat Leo, but Fighter Emma kicked it off. What did it attack me for? It could sense you turning against Lance. The drops you see all around Wonderworld are made from people's memories and emotions. The Tims, those fuzzy furball things you were also worried about, they tend towards the positive ones, but the Nagati go for the negative. The Nagati aren't going to be friendly to you anymore, so you better watch out for them whenever you go on everyone's stages. Oh, that was Emma talking. Sorry. I was wondering why Balan wasn't rhyming. Yeah. Wait, you're not coming with me? I can't. I have something else to take care of. What else is there besides saving everyone? Emma Fighter gave him an enigmatic smile. You'll see. At that, she spun on her heel and vanished. That leaves just you and me, said Balan with a grin. Let's be off, little one. We've much to do. Street Beat Leo hesitated. He only knew how to get to the Clock Tower Kid's stage from his own, but he wasn't sure he was ready to fight her, even if it meant saving her. For a few moments, he stood debating himself, then drew his shoulders back in resolve and started walking. He led them across the street, down the alley, and over the low wall. Huh. He had followed the exact same path Clock Tower Kid had shown him, but they were still in his stage. The twists and turns of the labyrinth stretched out in every direction. Balan snorted. It seems all their stages are locked away. The way the Clock Tower Kid showed you is blocked. Then there's no way to reach them. Where there's a will, little one, there's always a way, and I am Wonder World's maestro. What I command, it will obey. Balan lifted his forefinger. So, to whose stage first shall we go? Leo thought for a moment before answering. Scarecrows? The farmer was so gentle, Leo figured they might be able to explain everything to
What happened?
I thought it was about to say, the farmer was so gentle, Leo figured they might be able to beat his ass easily first. I thought it was going to do that. Like, say, like, he's probably easy to beat up or deal with. So we'll get him first. But no. Leo figured they might be able to explain everything and get him on their side without ever coming to blows. Plus, his stage was such a gentle place, too. Balan tilted his head. He is indeed a very kind man. Let's hope all goes according to plan, he said, as if he could read Leo's mind. Balan put his hand on Leo's shoulder. This shoulder has now been touched by 27 people today, disinfected, and skimmed a finger along the brim of his hat. A bright light enveloped them, and Street Beat Leo squeezed his eyes shut against it. Next chapter!
Dear Lord.
Oh, man, we are getting there. I am in the third. I am in the third chapter.
Who's got a shotgun pizza? Who's got a shotgun? Oh, one of them's ready to fuck. Yeet. Shit's out nag.
Wait, what happened to the guy?
Oh, yeah, what happened to our other big one? Oh, there he is. No, come here. You are going to make a wonderful wife. There we go.
All right.
Now,
we got
breed.
We got a Medicare quote in the inbox. No new donations, but oh, sorry. I looked away again. What happens when they like bang? Do they just poof away or something?
You throw a little one at a big one, and the big one shits out an egg and then gets small. We're on 6-2, right? We already finished 5. Yeah, okay.
Ben, that's a great question. Hope you can answer it.
6-2.
I have read 108 pages of 237. I don't know how many of these are pictures, but I feel like
the farmer has a shotgun. We should get him on our team.
How am I not closer to halfway done here? Is 108 of 237 actually 39%? Shouldn't that be closer to 50?
You would think, yeah.
Weird. All right, well, before I start what the book is considering Chapter 3, which I think is a miserable way to structure this thing, this is called this Chapter 3 is called Battle, which I assume is now how the game...
Now
we're in the game now. We're catching up to you.
Yeah.
We got all the story out of the way, all the backstory. We got the Fellowship of the Ring out of the way. Now it's 2 towers, baby. But I'm gonna go hit the washroom, so I will be back. More like meet Leo, am I right? Oh man, I don't know about that one. Oof. I think he's gonna get I think I'm gonna get frustrated reading the word Street Beat -Leo and Fighter -Emma over and over and over again. That's all I'll say about that.
Oh God.
I'll be back. I'm gonna get rid of this empty yogurt container.
Oh, I can't reach that mirror. Oh, that's an out mirror, I guess. Alright, let's just keep doing the laps. What else we got here? That's where the button I pressed was. Costume up there. Oh, get back here. What costume are you? Oh, you're just Pumpkin Puncher. I already have you. It's time for pumpkin punching! Whap! Oh yeah. I play Dark Souls, baby. Alright, what else we got here? Oh, I can hear her humming. Creepy. What else we got? Oh, more pumpkin punching. Something bad's still alive because the music didn't change. There you are. Bam! Ooh, I can punch very fast. Oh, I can only punch as fast as I get my hands. But if I punch something close, it's Vegeta's technique! Chrono Bunny? Is it a bunny that controls time? It is! Allows the wearer to stop time by passing through time portals. What? Oh, I've seen one of these before. Let's see. That explains why I just bounced off of it. Last time. Did that accomplish anything? I'm so confused. Toe. Oh, is this? Yeah, it is. I see your puzzles game. Pa! Well, that was fucking pointless. Okay, well, cool, I guess. Came from there. There's another time portal there. Oh, time for a pumpkin punch. It is so irritating that some skins just can't jump. Why? Go! Go get the egg! Go do it! You know you want to. Go, you little shit! Get the egg! Ah, well now you're stuck in there, fucker. Ha! You gonna get the egg for me now? No. Well, you're stuck in there forever, dick. Okay.
Okay. I'm back. And Ben,
Welcome
I've got
back.
a beer too now.
Ooh,
I'm gonna have a
it's
Garrison
a party now,
Brewery
baby.
Snuff round.
Oh, that's not where I wanted those to stop. Okay, well, let's go back out.
Do you think I should take a picture of the beer? Here, I'm gonna take a picture of the beer next to the ebook.
That's exactly not where I want them to stay.
And then post that to Instagram and tag Garrison. Do you think that's a good idea?
What the fuck? Okay, these portals are bizarre. Oh, sorry, what was that?
Should I take a picture of this Nut Brown and the ebook and the stream and like tag Garrison in it?
I mean, sure. I think I've tweeted at Garrison and they've tweeted back a few times with the huge account like years ago.
Here we go. I'm just gonna put a little.
This game is nutty. We're raising money for kids.
Yeah.
Drinking
Next.
beer.
This game sure is nutty. We're how many hours in? Halfway through? No, wait, what? Almost halfway.
Almost halfway.
Extra life. Extra life. Is extra life hyphenated?
I believe so, yes.
Come join the...
Okay, is this changing? It is changing. Okay. That's the one.
Come join the huge crude as they keep playing and reading Balan Wonder.
I'm the cat now.
Oh, don't get run over. Don't get run over. This level's gonna get into hard mode.
Oh, I found a statue. I'm almost at 50 statues, baby.
Huge crew. And then donate at bit.ly bit.ly/Balan Gambit. Okay. Tag people. Should I? Okay, here's what I can actually tag. I can actually tag Garrison.
I mean, if it's a picture of the Nut Brown and he said
it's in it.
This game sure is nutty, I would do it.
Yep. All right. And then I'll tag the video extra life maybe. Extra hyphen life? What are they on Instagram? Yeah, extra life for kids.
That's probably
extra life Halifax. There's extra life.
Take them all, baby. Make that money.
Make that money for kids. Speaking of which, do we have to pause the recording, Ben, anytime soon? Or we are almost at 2 hours there?
We're at 128, so I figure I'd finish this level and then...
Okay, good. I got my Kindle in there. I can do Amazon as well.
I don't think Bezos cares.
This game sure is nutty. Almost halfway done with the 12-hour live stream for Extra Life. Come join the huge crew as they keep playing and reading Balan Wonderworld.
Alright, here we go. It's almost boss fight time. I think it's boss fight time. We're on the second one of these, right? I'm gonna get rid of my pig. There we go. The pig has been sent home. I have a time portal rabbit, a walking on air cat, and a pumpkin punch.
Boom. All right, it's done. Let's see those viewers just steamroll on in now.
Yeah. Here we go. We're unlocking the heart. We put their heart back together. Oh, now the world's falling apart. We've broke their stage.
You broke the resolve, Ben. Now you're just gonna show a dead cat to her. You're gonna do that thing from what do you call it? Invincible. Think, Mark. Think.
Yeah.
Think. It's just a cat.
Oh wait. So are we gonna see this cat get smoked by a car now? Because this is like what triggers their trauma.
Oh no. Yeah, this is just gonna be straight up a cat murdered. And I see we might have a new donation. We're gonna watch this cat die first, and then we'll go do the business.
Yep, the cat got smoked by a car.
Bye, kitty.
No, it didn't actually show it. Oh, now
it
it's
didn't
showing it.
say it. It didn't say it in the friggin' book either.
I feel like I'm gonna be fighting a zombie cat now.
No, you're gonna be fighting her as a cat.
Well, yeah, but she will take on the appearance of a roadkill.
No, I think she's
kitty.
gonna look like a Cheshire cat, actually.
Oh dear lord.
Yeah, there it is. That's a little girl.
Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. Oh no! Oh god. Okay. We're good. Jump over.
You good? Good.
Fumes. I want my pumpkin puncher ability. So, hey, she's doing the catwalk.
Oh, Ben, I bet you're gonna have to get it on the red light.
Oh, look at those punches. There we go.
I'm pretty sure this is the last boss of Mega Man X.
I don't see a time portal here. I'm not sure where the rabbit's going to be useful. Oh, that would do it. I wish I had known you were going to do that. I could be the rabbit. Oh, I guess I'll just wait for that. Down here where I can hit you.
I don't understand what you're supposed to be doing.
You can... Okay, well that didn't count as a hit. Okay, so now I have to wait.
You just have to touch the belly? You gotta tickle the kitty's belly?
Yeah.
Or do you tickle the fist so that the fists hit the belly?
You got to tickle the fist so it hits, and then you have to... I think in order to get all 3 trophies, you have to hit them with each of your different suits.
Critters?
Ha! Oh, well, that did nothing, so...
Man, I think Psychonauts did this better.
I'm not sure how to do damage with the rabbit.
Okay. Well, you know what?
Maybe I was just too slow, because I did fuck up the first one. She does her little catwalk.
This is
She's gonna do the.
You know what? I want to hear the music on this one, Ben. Let's hear the music. I hope it's good.
Quadruple fists. Oh, well, I accidentally hit her.
Good job. Get her.
I was trying to jump over the fist.
That's right.
But I
You
hit the fist.
You beat a kid up, and now they got over their trauma. Well, congratulations, Ben. You beat another boss.
I lost count of how many that was. 6, maybe? Oh, we're on World 6, so it was 6.
Yeah.
Duh.
When you get ready to quit the recording there, Ben, we're gonna have got to update that donation link, that donation number. We're up a little bit of money here.
Excellent. We've got a dance number to show off first.
All right, show the dance number, then we pause the recording, start it up again. We change that number on camera so everyone can bask in the... She looks like a little Christmas elf. That's very funny. I wouldn't have thought that she had green hair. So I get the cat critters, but why does she have the pumpkin world?
I don't know what the little birds are. I never actually found them.
Right.
Yeah, there's cats and gears. I don't know why she's clockwork. Like, she got a cat run over. I don't understand.
Okay, she was near Clock Tower when this all happened. Have you not been paying attention to the book, Ben?
No, I just knew she was on the street. Is it gonna make...
Is it gonna save the cat, or is she gonna be just okay with... Oh, they saved the cat.
How did the cat is dead? That's not how dealing with your trauma works.
Now she's just even less equipped to deal with trauma when it really shows up.
Yeah, I don't like the message this game is giving.
It's weird. Hey, there we go.
One trophy from that. Bullshit. That was enough. We hit 50. Next round of levels. Bring that Balan train on, boys.
Bring the pain train. Chugga chugga choo choo. Can't wait to read that
I think
part.
you were on break when this happened last time, but this train makes no sense. They get on the train and it goes nowhere except to exactly where we've been the entire time.
Wow.
Yep. That's it. Here we go. Gonna pull right into Overworld Station. Oh, it's the Checkerboard King.
Oh, damn. All right. Ah, and then I don't know that one. Ah, Pensive Pyro. That's what that one is.
We've got, what, we're up to 9 levels.
Yep. And Ben, we're up to $760.
Holy smokes. All right.
We have a latest donation from Evan's mom. Thanks, Evan's mom. She says, very proud of my son and her friends for doing this yearly to help raise money for such an important cause. So, hey, thanks. The kids appreciate it.
All right, so I'm going to stop our recording. The stream will stay up, but we're just going to do a little break in the recording to make sure everything stays well
manageable,
good and synced and whatnot. And then I will update that number. So let's just alt-tab.
Then I'll get back to reading, I promise.
And stop.